it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Not World of Tanks, but everybody stay calm! It's happening. Oh my god, it's happening. What's the procedure? I literally was just raging because I was recording a video on a 703 replay, and I just recorded the whole thing, and my microphone, because of a Windows update, wasn't doing this! It wasn't doing it, and then I look on my Discord, and there's a pop-up on the news channel for World of Tanks, and I see this, and oh my god, I'm so happy. So yeah, I'm going to do a bit of like a news episode for you guys. I don't usually do these, but I feel like this is definitely one. So we're just going to have a quick read through this, look at the rebalancing on the Supertest. So greetings about it. After the first batch of vehicles, we feature two tier 10 vehicles, the KRANVAGN and the AMX M454. Been waiting a long time for fresh look at the effectiveness. No more cranks! I'm so happy. Important. Subject to change. Yeah. Beautiful. So, these are apparently the list of vehicles that are going to be changed. KRANVAGN and Mill 2. Very happy I marked them. Literally, like, hopefully I'm going to mark the Mill 2 today. I think it's currently sat at 93%. So, yeah. The AMX M4 54, 51. I hope the 51 doesn't change too much because that's a very good tank as it is already. 65T and 45. Oh, come on. Do something good for me. Please never let me make sure I never have to play again. M103's M44 again, which is good. TVP VTU. French tank destroyers. KV1S. Oh my god, this is huge. This is huge. Cool, so we begin with the Swedish high-tier heavy tanks, often very high battle performance, really. No shit. So let's have a look. So first things first, KRANVAGN, 60 to 45. Holy, that's a huge nerf. 18 to 12, dispersion from 0.36 to 0.4. Gun dispersion's basically been halved, and the reload time has had 3.5 seconds added to it. Damn, man. I've been saying on my stream for ages that, like, they need to do something. Like, either need to do a little bit of the mobility, a little bit of the gun, a little bit of the armor, or a lot of two. And it kind of seems like they've gone, well, screw the KRANVAGN and all its fans, because we're nerfing it into the ground. That's huge. The speed difference is absolutely huge, and also the fact that the reload time is going up as well is absolutely nuts. Good changes. I like that. I think they are good changes. It needs to happen in the game. Get rid of the cranked meta a bit. In Mill 2, 56 down to 40. Again, good change. 18 down to 12, similar to the KRANVAGN. All similar changes. Dispersion. Reload time, so you now got 30-second reload instead of 25 on the magazine. Worst accuracy, and worst dispersion. Oh, and 105 if you fancy that. They are some nice changes. They are some really, really, really nice changes. And that's actually really nice that has occurred, because I'm pretty sure nobody is going to look at those changes and go, oh, that's really sad, unless you're like getting really close to marking the crown. But even then, just wait a bit, and then, you know, the marks will go down on. Since the introduction of the game, French cyclic heavy tanks have faced significantly insufficient performance. Yep, among them, only the M451 stood out and could compete equal footing same to tanks. At least they know that the 51 is like good. Over time, the popularity of this branch has increased. Yeah, because why would you play them? Start with the AMX M454. Right, let's have a look at these pictures. AMX M454. So side armor buff up to 85. Hopefully that means like the kind of the cheeks or the shoulders, whatever you wanna call it, have been buffed up a little. But I don't know if that will be the case. Hull traverse nerf. Okay, hit point buff up to 2,400. That's always nice. And dispersion buff as well, which is always nice. If you're using the big gun, the second shell penetration, so your premium pen has gone up to 296. That's nice, I suppose. If you're a gold spamming noob with the 130. Reload time, big old reload time buff. 15.8 down to 13.4, that's nice. Shell velocity buff as well, that's nice. And dispersion buff as well. 0.35 down to 0.33. That is very, very, very nice buffs on the 130mm gun. First shell penetrations, that are standard rounds, 264 up to 270. That's pretty nice on the M454. Reload time from 10.9 down to 10. Again, DPM buff. That's nearly a 10% DPM buff. That's very nice. But they have nerfed the shell velocity a little bit, which, okay. Still looks decent, especially if you're just firing full gold. Like, that's still decent, so pretty good there. And HE shell velocity nerfs as well. And then the AMX M451. So I was interested to see how they're going to change this, because, like, it doesn't really need changing. It's still a good tank. So they've decreased the hull traverse on both hulls. But they've increased the they've, like, made the dispersion of the guns better. So by a third, nearly. Okay, that probably won't change it a huge amount, but there we go. And then let's move on to the AMX 65T and the AMX M454. Come on, please. Please don't ruin my life. No, there's no engine power buffs. Why are there no engine power buffs? For anybody who doesn't know, my stream quite often make me play this tank because it's a piece of shit. And I don't want to. I want it to be buffed. Gun dispersion. Okay, that's good because the dispersion was absolute shite. So at least that's quite a big dispersion buff. A big dispersion buff. Big dispersion buff actually. Hit points have got more by 50. Hardly worth the piece of paper it's written on, but I suppose every little helps. And then they've only changed the big gun. 1.3 second reload time buff and 0.2 aim time buff and better dispersions as well. It's all steps in the right direction. I feel like for that tank it could have been a little bit more, because I actually genuinely feel that the AMX 65T is one of, if not the worst tanks tier for tier in the game. It's absolutely shocking. Well, probably not the, but definitely one of the worst tanks tier for tier in the game. It is atrocious. It's slow, it has no armor, and the gun is pretty shite, so it doesn't have anything going for it. And the AMX M454 as well, another tank that is not amazing. Upper frontal plate buff to 195, I can't remember what it was before. Frontal turret buff to 200, nice, it's getting some armor. And hit points up to 1400. Okay, that's actually quite good. That might actually mean you have to, wait, 195 on that angle, that will be pretty much impenetrable now. 200 as well. You'll actually have to aim for the lower plate, not just... hang on, let's... what is it at the moment? Full tank list. Yeah, whatever. Get out of my way. Filters, Max. Filters are your friend. But you've scrolled past it now, so it's fine. So where's it at the minute? 90. Oh, wait, or is the squiggly... Is that effective? Oh, that might be effective, actually. I was going to say 195, that would be pretty strong. So 195 and effective 200. That'll be decent. That's like a 50mm buff on the upper plate. And more than that on the turret. So that's quite nice, actually. That is a really nice buff for the M454, if there are any fans of that tank out there that is pretty shit. The tier vehicle will receive vehicles to there. Additionally, yeah, whatever. What's next? American main branch heavy tanks. So this is the E5. American heavy tanks from the main research branch will be sent to Supertest in the next iteration. Or I have to keep an eye out for that. If anybody wants, if you guys want to see me do more of these videos, then let me know in the comments, and I'll try and get on them more often. We'll reveal technical data later, but before we start testing, in particular, we will focus on mid-tier vehicles. So basically, they're focusing on everything but the E5. No balance is planned for the E5 following recent changes to technical characteristics in currently competitive and random battles. I'd say that. On the other hand, T29 is traditionally overperforming, which makes other battles. They're nerfing the T29? Oh, that's going to make so many people so sad. So sad. Maybe I need to play these vehicles. I need to mark these vehicles now whilst I have the chance. Because the marks on these will be really low. And the marks on this... Yeah, maybe I need to do that. The M44 must also be mentioned. Yes! Yes! M44 nerf! Oh my god! Oh, that's probably the best part of this whole thing so far. I know it's lower tier, but for any of you who don't know, I'm currently going through like all of the tech trees and marking down the tech tree. So I mark the tier 10 and then go all the way down to tier 5. And as soon as you hit tier 7, tier 6 or tier 5, M44s just become the bane of your life. They really do. Changes to individual vehicles. We'll also adjust several other vehicles. Although these vehicles cannot be grouped according to common characteristics, they all require an update depending on whether they perform beyond the scope of their tier. Improved characteristics. So, buffing the KV-1S, that's fair, it needs it, it's pretty shit. The EZ-8 Sherman, that's fair, pretty shit. Type 58, that's fair, pretty shit. TVP VTU, that's fair, pretty shit. Yeah, they're all, I would agree with all those, definitely agree. Decreased characteristics, so they think they're overperforming. Skoda T25, oh, that's kind of sad. I quite like that. The Boogie, haven't played it, no idea. CS44, haven't played it recently, no idea. BDR, that seems a bit harsh, but okay. T67, definitely needed. T40 needed. And then the 2 tier 4 Chinese and Soviet tank destroyers, they're needed as well. Again, when you get down to like that tier, like when I get red list picks or whatever, they do really hit hard. But yeah, all in all, you know what, guys? All in all, I think we slate Wargaming quite a lot for balance department. Balance. Oh, you can't see my finger quotes here. Balance department. But all in all, I actually think these changes are good. Probably the best ones for me are KRANVAGN changes and the M44 whenever that happens. But the ones of the current ones that they've actually given us the statistics, definitely all good changes, I would say. I wouldn't say there's anything here that I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. Maybe could have gone a bit more on the 65T. Giving it a bit more armor for how fast it goes, or giving it a better, like a much better gun. But steps in the right direction, steps in the right direction. Anyway, hopefully you have found this episode useful, guys. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe. I do also stream over on Twitch, where you'll see me doing all of my marking shenanigans that I've just mentioned. So make sure you head over there. The link will be in the description. Let me know if you want me to do more of these like news episodes in the future. Hopefully you do. And if you do, then please be sure to let me know down in the comments. And that, subscribe, like, notifications, all that standard YouTuber crap that makes me a good YouTuber. Yay! Absolutely not. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.